Good morning YouTubians, it's Kermit's Ghost. It's Monday and you all know that is a Blu-ray release day here in the UK. I'm going to head up to the mall in a bit. Before I do, I want to say a couple of things. First of all, I'm going on holiday next Monday for 2 weeks, so I will be away for a couple of weeks. That is in every aspect. I won't be watching videos, can't comment, because I'm going up on the Norfolk boards on a boat and there's going to be no signal up there. Second of all, just went and saw Top Gun Maverick yesterday. What a film. Go and see it if you get an opportunity. Big screen is where you need to see that film. Also, I've got a history segment coming up and it's about 10 minutes. It is movie related, so you might want to watch that. And also, I want to say goodbye to Carlini09's channel. He stopped making videos as of the weekend, and go and watch his last video. It's very, very funny, as well as moving because he is quitting. But that opening scene, and that is what Carl will be known for, his opening scenes as well as his content. He puts a lot of effort into his videos, so go and check him out, and hopefully we will see Carl pop up in other people's videos and live streams, things like that. So what is out today? Not a great deal. I don't think there's anything new that I'm after. Cyrano was pushed back indefinitely, I believe, on Blu-ray. It is available on DVD, but we're gonna have a look. You never know, it might make the shelves. If it does, I will pick that up. Other than that, nothing else to pick up, but I do have some films to show you that I got during the week, and some subscriber mail as well. So a bit to look forward to at the end, and then I will go and grab a coffee from somewhere in a minute. So stick with me, watch the history, go to HMV, get a coffee, and I'll show you what I picked up. See you all in a bit. So today I'm currently standing on the corner of Bear Road and Riley Road with the intention of showing you a specific house where two baby girls were born. Just a regular street in Brighton, number 18 Riley Road. And this is where the set of twins were born. This happened to be around 9 PM on the top floor of the house on the 5th of February 1908. The girls were named Violet and Daisy. They were born to Kate Skinner, a single mother who was a local barmaid. Each of the girls weighed around 6 pounds, nothing out of the ordinary you may think, but these girls happened to be conjoined. The midwife that helped deliver the girls also happened to be the landlady of a local public house. Her name was Mary Hilton, and she'd put the idea to Kate that it would be better if she purchased the twins from her and raised them as her own. Kate, a single mother and barmaid, had little options left to her, so she accepted the payment. The girls were whisked away to the Queen's Arms and put on display in the upper floor, and customers would be charged to go out there and see them. If they paid a little bit more, they could see exactly how the twins were joined. They were moved to the Evening Star pub in Surrey Street and made to sing and dance. It was from here they were taken on tour to Europe, and then Australia, and then eventually America, where they would settle. Mary, their owner, passed away, leaving Violet and Daisy to their daughter Edith and her husband to continue exploiting. The twins never saw a penny of their earnings, even though they worked with Bob Hope and Charlie Chaplin. It was eventually that they met Harry Houdini, who advised them to emancipate themselves from their owners, and they did just that. Making a substantial earning, the twins now went on to star in films like Freaks and Chained for Life. But these movies were considered disturbing, so they went to the stage, and they came back to England on a tour to try to reconnect with their birth mother Kate, but she sadly passed away when the girls were still infants. But today I'm back at Riley Road just a few weeks later at the unveiling of a blue plaque in honour of Violet and Daisy Skinner, also known as the Hilton twins. This plaque is to celebrate the life of these extraordinary women who sadly passed away in 1969 of the Hong Kong flu, penniless and alone.
I'm Roger Amarina, the chairman of the plaque panel. Nice to see so many people here this morning. I've got a few thanks, particularly Alf, who approached me, believe it or not, 4 years ago. This is the longest plaque in operation ever because of COVID and this, that and the other. So we were very pleased to have this event this morning. Also Simon and Rebecca, who gave permission for the item to be on the building. We have two historic events. Firstly, this will be the 156th plaque in the city to a lady and two ladies, and it will be the 37th plaque to females. Also, Councillor Alan Robbins will be holding a record this morning because it will be his 6th plaque unveiling. Never to be equalled ever again. So I'll hand over to Alan. Thank you, everyone.
The BMSH, which is the British Musical Society, the BMSH is delighted that Daisy and Violet will be commemorated at the Brighton address where their fascinating and difficult life journey began. Their incredible life story of these talented sisters definitely deserves to be more widely known, and it is appropriate that the start of their lives is marked in Brighton, a place that embraces people who don't conform to society's norms and embraces difference. Elf Laflowick deserves a heartfelt thanks for his work to bring this about today. And Elf Laflowick, if I pronounced your name wrong, I'm very, very sorry. But it was the first time I saw. Okay. And I'll just say a few words on my behalf, really. That it's the 6th plaque that I've unveiled, and I'm so pleased. It's the last event that I should be doing. I finish as mayor this afternoon. So I'm really pleased that it's to unveil another plaque and to be part of the Heritage commissioners that Roger and all our friends here are involved with. They've given me a lot of support and always been good and friendly to me as everybody has, but as I've been there going around the city. And it's been a great pleasure and a great delight, and I'm really pleased that I'm going to unveil this plaque. I'm not going to sing, I'll leave that to the ladies here. Although I do feel like a tune coming on, but no, I'll resist the temptation. But just to say as well, on the behalf of the Hilton Twins, how wonderful it is that we've moved on from the days where we exhibited people as freaks and as things to be gawped at. It's really lovely now, and as we say in Brighton, that we can accept the diversity and the difference that is between us and embrace that. And we've moved on that much at least. Okay, thanks. I am back.
Now we come to the moment. Alan, you've got to negotiate the steps.
This is one of the easiest ones I've done.
I know.
I didn't sort of swing it up there. Okay, so shall I do it now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
Here we
go.
1, 2, 3.
What have we done? Learned the truth, closed the door, opened more. I'm scared, Daisy, of what? Being alone, but you're not. You never have been. If we stood on our tiptoes, we could peek over the sill, and once in a while we would see a girl slowly walking up the hill, and we'd think, what a sad situation to be outside on your own, to go through the day with no playmates, go through life all alone. I will never leave you, I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment, Beside you is where I will stay. Evermore and always will be one though we're two. For I will never leave you. When the day is filled with shadows that stretch into the night, I am filled with your sweet comfort, like morning fills the light. I will never leave you. I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment. Beside you is where I will stay. Evermore and always will be one though we're two. For I will never leave you. No, I will never leave you. I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment. Beside you is where I will stay.
I need a time check. Sorry, the time ready check.
So it's time for a bit of McDonald's breakfast, and I've gone for the bacon roll again with brown sauce and that lovely McLatte. See, this is why Tom Cruise looks the way he does and why I look the way I do. At the time of recording, it's 8:39, so it's nice and quiet in McDonald's once again. So we're going to head into HMV now. It's May 30th, 2022, and our 24 titles scheduled for release today, but I can tell you now, HMV does not have them all in. It does, however, have Cyrano on DVD. It's from Universal Studios in 2021, 124 minutes, directed by Joe Wright and starring Peter Dinklage, Haley Bennett and Ben Mendelsohn, yours for $9.99. Next is Lancaster, released through Altitude Film Distribution from 2022, has a 15 certificate. It's directed by David Fairhead and Ant Palmer. In case you don't know, the Lancaster bomber was used during the dam-busting raids at Nazi Germany. It's available on Blu-ray and DVD, $9.99 for the DVD and $12.99 for the Blu-ray. Next is a Funimation Entertainment release of Hinamatsuri. There are two releases of this today. There's a regular and a special edition. This being the regular release is priced at $27.99 and it has a runtime of 300 minutes. And this is a special edition. I believe they are both uncut versions of Hinamatsuri. This one comes with 6 art cards, a book and a hard-cased package. This is priced a little bit more at $54.99. It carries a 12 certificate and it also has 12 episodes in this season. Next is Our Sound, also known as Ongaku. It's from Anime Limited. It's from 2019. 71-minute feature, this one, and it's about a trio of delinquent school kids who form a musical band. $15.99. Next we have WWE WrestleMania 38. It's from Fremantle Home Entertainment. It's from 2022. And it's 8 hours and 23 minutes. This is priced at $19.99. There's also a DVD available. And here it is. And it comes in a little bit more elaborate packaging. Looks like a digibook of some kind. And oddly enough, it's priced exactly the same, $19.99. Next is a limited edition Arrow release of Enter the Void from 2009. 1 movie, 2 cuts, 161 minutes. And this is marked as a drama, psychological thriller, surreal, erotic thriller. That's quite a lot of genres. Yours for $24.99. Another release from Arrow is Lux Eterna. I think I'm saying that right. It's from 2019. Short one, this one, just 51 minutes, rated a 15 certificate. Got a lovely outer packaging and yours for $17.99. 16.99. Next title is released from BFI. It's The Last Metro, directed by Francois Truffaut. Not a big fan of his work. It's from 1980, 131 minutes, and rated a PG certificate. Yours for $16.99. He was good in Close Encounters, though. Next, we have a film called Double Indemnity. This is over in the Criterion section. Written and directed by Billy Wilder. It's from 1944, 108 minutes, and priced at a whopping $25.99. It's supposed to be a digipack, but it just looks like a regular release. Aren't they supposed to be $17.99 for Criterions? Seems a bit overpriced to me. Over in the 88 films now, we have a film that was written, directed, stars, and was produced by Sandy Harbert. I'm sure if you watch the credits, she bought the sandwiches as well. It's from 1974, it's 103 minutes, rated an 18 certificate. Yours for $14.99, comes with a lovely slipcase. Bargain. Next is the 30th anniversary deluxe collector's edition of Romper Stomper from 88 films. Came out in 1992, this film's just 93 minutes, rated an 18 certificate, and stars Russell Crowe. Yours for $24.99. Hey everybody, welcome back. These are the pickups for this week. I've got 2 imports, a TV show which came out last week, and some subscriber mail to show you, so I'm going to crack straight on with it. First title to show you is Bandits. This is a heist movie from 2001 starring Bruce Willis, Billy Bob Thornton and Kate Blanchett. Good cast. Bruce is playing Joe, Billy is playing Terry, and Kate is playing, well, she's playing Kate. It's a story of 2 bank robbers that are both in love with Kate, and after a successful series of bank heists, they decide to, not trying to give the game away, I'll just say they decide to stop. Now this was made after Unbreakable and just before Heart's War. It's directed by Barry Livingstone, a man who brought us brilliant films like Good Morning Vietnam. I was going to say Good Morning YouTubians then. Good Morning Vietnam and Rain Man. Music is provided by Christopher Young, whose work includes Hard Rain, Hellraiser, Copycat, Drag Me to Hell, and many, many others. No UK Blu-ray release for this one, so I had to import it from Germany. It's got a runtime of just 2 hours and 3 minutes. I say just, it's one of those films, it goes really quick. It's a solid movie. Check it out. Let's take a look inside. The front cover image is carried onto the disc. And like most German releases, the artwork is exactly the same on the inside, but the Age logo has been removed. So that was Bandits. Next title is Anti-Life, and this has an alternate title in some countries of Breach. It's set just 20 years in the future, in 2042, and it stars Bruce Willis and Thomas Jane. This is a sci-fi action horror, and it's set in space. It's a story of an Ark, which has left Earth with a limited crew and some 300,000 passengers in cryostasis bound for New Earth. Now, our planet has suffered an extinction level event, and its 19 billion population are left to die. So, whilst on board this Ark, which only has 2 corridors apparently, an alien parasite infects people, taking over their bodies, and in turn goes on a killing rampage, as they so often do. Also stars Rachel Nichols in this one as Chambers. She's a medic, good character. She was Kira Cameron in the TV show Continuum. She was also a Gestapo bodyguard in The Man in the High Castle. So it's got a pretty good cast. Music on this is provided by Scott Glasgow, and it's got a runtime of 1 hour 32 minutes. Let's take a look inside. Again, the front cover image has been transferred onto the disc. There's a leaflet inside advertising Cosmic Sin, which I actually picked up last week. And again, the inside cover is exactly the same, but the Age logo is removed. So that was Anti-Life, aka Breach. Okay, so on with the subscriber mail. Let's open this up. Oh wow! Blimey, that is really, really kind. That is very, very kind. Blind Spot Season 4. I have Seasons 1 and 2. And I need to get number 3 now. And this is number 4. That's amazing. I've seen, these are very expensive to buy. This is new and sealed. Wow. That's extremely kind of you. Let's have a look. See who sent this as a note. He says, "Hello Alan, I've been watching your videos for quite some time now and enjoy your weekly Blu-ray hunts." Fantastic. Thanks for your amazing content, buddy. No problem at all. To show my appreciation, I thought I'd send you something. Wow. That's just brilliant. Anyway, I know you already have seasons 1 and 2 of this TV show, but you're missing the others. I've sent you the 4th season of Blind Spot. That's absolutely amazing. Pretty good show. I watched it as it aired and loved it. Hopefully, when you get around to starting, you'll feel the same way. Sure I will. It's got a great concept to this show. Season 4 was only released in the US via Warner Archive, along with Season 3, which also has an Australian release. Sadly, they stopped with Season 5, so that is DVD only, unless purchased digitally in HD. Keep up the good work, Kasim. Well, thank you so much, Kasim. That is absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to have to get Season 3. These are very expensive to buy, these imports. I've looked for them, and yes, really looking forward to seeing this. About a girl that turns up in Times Square. She's naked and tattooed from head to toe. There's a name, I think, of an FBI agent on her back, and she's got amnesia. So it all kicks off from there. It's one of those sort of adventure, sort of find out who did what and that sort of thing. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Jamie Alexander is in this. Luke Mitchell, I can see. This has got a runtime of 945 minutes. Looking forward to getting started with these. Season 1 and 2 were bought for me as subscriber amount as well from Justin. So I've already mentioned that. Blue Justin, and this is from Kasim. So thank you so much, Kasim. I really appreciate that. That is fantastic. I will crack on and we'll start watching these as soon as I can. Thank you. Forgot to say, in all the excitement, let's take a look inside. There are 4 discs on this show, and each one has this image on it. So that was the complete Season 4 of Blind Spot. Thank you so much, Kasim. It is really, really appreciated. Next and last is The Terror Infamy Season 2. This is the second part of an anthology from Sir Ridley Scott, and these are a mixture of actual historical events and fictitious horror stories that are all blended together. Really clever. Now, the first season was set in the 1840s in the Arctic, and it starred Gerald Harris. This second season is focused during World War II, and it's set mainly in an American-run Japanese internment camp. These internment camps were put into operation just after the attack on Pearl Harbor, and they were initiated by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Stars Derek Mayo and Kiki Sukazani. She was in the Lost in Space and the Westworld TV shows. Also stars George Takei, oh my, from Star Trek. So good cast. And like the first season, there's a spectre on the loose, and it's terrorizing, in this one, the Japanese community. And it's based on Japanese folklore. It's a shapeshifter known as the Bakemono. There are 10 episodes in this one, and there are, I think that's the same as the first season, and there are 7 directors throughout the season. It's got a runtime of 419 minutes in total. Let's take a look inside. So this is a 2-disc set, and each one has the image of the eye on the front cover. So that was The Terror Infamy Season 2. So that is it. Have you seen any of those, or do you plan to pick them up, or just want to leave a comment? Then do so down below, and I will read every single one and try to get back to you if I have the time. Give the video a thumbs up, really does help the channel, and subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. Why wouldn't you? And on that note, all that's left to say is thank you so much for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care, and I'll see you all in a couple of weeks. Bye.